Hello, and welcome to another edition, another episode of Time is Precious with me, Coach Precious. And we are in the second part of a series of reinventing ourselves as we appreciate the preciousness of time, the preciousness of our time. And I'm going to jump right in. You know, your time is your most valuable currency. Invest it wisely, really. So we know time is one of our precious commodities. It's one of our resources. Okay. So, true enough, you wouldn't give your money away carelessly. We wouldn't throw it to the wind. We would know better than that. So, why would we give our time to things that drain us? We can think about that, and you won't get a good answer for that unless there's a good reason to do that. We don't give it away carelessly, we're intentional. Be intentional with where and with whom you spend your energy. Where you spend your energy and whom you spend it on is critical because just as we would not give away just money to the wind and just throw it around, we don't do that with our time. That is our most valuable currency. We don't get time back. We get to maximize the time we have. Really. And so, as we're intentional, we get to invest in the places and in the spaces that benefit us. So, here's the fun, good part: invest in yourself first. Self love is never selfish. Self love has to come first as we learn how to love others. We have to value ourselves, and it's going to be shown in the way we treat ourselves. So, as we do that and invest in ourselves, value ourselves, we invest in ourselves first as a way of acknowledging that time is our most valuable currency. So we invest it wisely and we invest in ourselves. Okay. Second point: stop borrowing time for excuses. Start spending it on action. There are plenty excuses we can come up with. We can make them a list, we can have a list a mile long, but that helps no one, particularly us. The life that you want, that you desire, it doesn't come from waiting for the right moment or wanting it bad enough. Waiting and wanting don't deliver on the goods. The right moment is now. So if you desire something right now, what are you doing to move in that direction? What are you doing to ensure that you get the best possible outcome? So instead of being hesitant, because we have sometimes we can have good reasons for being hesitant. But again, is that serving us? If it's not serving us, we need to trade that. So trade the hesitation for bold moves and watch your world transform. Trade hesitation for bold moves and watch your world transform. When you really get in the space, in the zone for this, it's exciting. And once you experience the power that you were already gifted with and you operate in that space, it grows and the hesitancy diminishes. And even if you have it, it's okay. It's not controlling the game, it's not controlling the narrative. You're moving in your power. So to have power and not use it, I don't know. Some might say, is that power that you're really experiencing? Because it has to be utilized. Power is not a word that we use when we think of something that's dormant, still. It's utilized, it's expressed, it's experienced. So stop borrowing time for excuses and start spending it on action. The life you desire doesn't come from waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now, and trade hesitation for bold moves. Watch your world transform. Sounds good? Since you say so, I heard you. I'm going to move on to a third point this time. And this is a good one, as all of the points are. And I'm going to leave you with this one. Time doesn't heal, you do. Okay? Healing, growth, and transformation, they don't come from just waiting for it. As time rolls on, The magic doesn't just happen because time rolls on. What are we doing in this time? The healing, the growth, and the transformation that we desire, they come from action. They come from action. It's not time that changes things, it's you. It's deciding when you decide that you're ready to change, that shifts everything. And until you decide you're ready to change, nothing changes. No surprise there, right? But it's you. And I think it's interesting because we have different cliches and we've been taught different phrases and sayings, and a lot of the beliefs that we hold, we didn't give ourselves, but that's another topic for another day. That'll probably be revisited at some point. However, I'm going to stick to what I'm sticking to right now. That when it comes to healing and growth, it doesn't just shower upon us and fall upon us. We take action, and the actions we take help to determine the healing that we receive. So we get to decide, excuse me, to change, and that is what shifts everything. And until we decide to change, nothing changes. It's not able to be forced on us, not the change that happens from the inside out. We have our own power and we make our own choices when it comes to what we'll receive, what mindset we'll operate in. So when we're ready to make the changes and we're ready to take the actions, oh, changes happen. Everything shifts. Everything shifts. And until that time, things don't shift, they stay as they are. So I'm encouraging you as you appreciate the space and the season that you're in and the time, the currency of time that you have, which is most valuable, our most valuable currency, and we get to invest it wisely. We can stop with the excuses and spend that energy on action. Stop with the excuses and spend our energy on action to create the lives we want. And remember that time doesn't heal, we do. We heal. We get to grow and transform, not just from wanting to, not just from waiting for something to happen and fall down on us. It comes from action, action that we take. We're intentional and we make the action, take the actions that will create the lives that we desire. Are you ready? Let's make the shift wherever it's necessary. Let's make the shift. The time is now. Time is of the essence. It's our most valuable commodity. Time is precious. Let's make the most of it.